So this is part 2, sorry. I had to manage my storage. Anyways, in the dream, the guy threw my purse backwards and all my shit fell out on the ground, which means that they want to destroy my belongings, which is Clinton, Lindsey Graham, your military, because the military is tied to Inky and Marduk, Nibiru, the Velon, the Anunnaki, who stole a fucking property, using psychotronics to come after my inheritance that my father left me, my biological father. And lo and behold, guess who showed up? Speaking of the fucking assholes, here's the military. Yeah, here's the fucking cocksuckers. Here they are. Look. Here they are. Here's the military industrial complex, the reptilians. Here comes fuckhead. Yeah. These are the assholes who stole a home. Your fucking military. Department of Defense, Pentagon, tied to Nibiru, Aldebaran, the Velon, the Anunnaki. This is them. The fucking assholes, and I'm flipping them off. Yeah, fuck you guys. Fucking assholes. Stealing property. Yeah, this is them. They've been harassing me for 17 fucking years, these cocksuckers. Yeah, they're not your friend. More than likely, they're fucking humanoid assholes. Fucking pricks. That is not humanity. That's harassment. We're here to protect you. No, you're not. You're here to take. So, First Amendment to flip off the military. That's right. First Amendment, my right to flip off the fucking military because they stole a home, property, assets, my DNA light codes, divination abuse, killing James Rink, killing Max Spears, killing anybody that comes out against your fucking military lizard crew. Your cloning, your underground bases, your off-world shit to Mars, your Elon Musk shit, right? Your fucking data project shit, blue crap, Bezos, Beale infrastructure tied to, foreign money. Your Somalian bitches, they don't belong in our country. So anyways, going back to my dream. Yeah, in the dream, the military's pissed off because, they know what they did. They stole a home. Fucking military. If they did it to me, they'll do it to you. Well, son of a bitch. Get that prosecutor fired or, they don't get their $1 billion. Son of a bitch. See, I know that it's probably the Obamas and the Clintons. I know it's Clinton for sure because she did Voice of God technology on me. So it's Clinton, Lindsey Graham, Al Gore, the former Pope, which is tied to the Vatican, which is tied to the Lucius Trust, which is tied to their spider god, right? Your Allah Ahmed shit, your spider god. And then, which is, the Vatican is full of reptilian crap. The architecture and the paintings and everything. Yeah. I know the military is split because that's the first thing that the communists do is they divide the military. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of cops are black-eyed children. They're Anunnaki, they're Aldebaran, they're fucked in the head, they're clones. A lot of the cops are clones. I've seen so many videos of the cops fucking up because they don't piss poor training. They don't know what they're doing. They need information. So anyways, tooling back to my day. Let me go back to my day. So my dream was interrupted by somebody saying, hey, my tooth fell out. Part of my tooth fell out. So But then again, that could happen using sonic weapons or something because, you know, long ago, back in 2000, yeah, about 2001, 2002, there was this website called Data Asylum. And, this whole thing with the military getting in bed with these aliens, they knew what they were doing with this COVID shot. See, the data asylum is you are the data and you're imprisoned in your own mind. It's, what do you call it? Mind crime? Queensryche did an album on it called Operation Mindcrime, which is tied to MK Ultra and all this other shit. So, I grew up in an upper middle class. Everything was hunky-dory. Everything was fine. I followed the rules. I still follow the rules. Courteous to people. I meet people halfway, but if, now things have changed. If you cross me, I'm going to speak out on you. I'm going to, scope you out. I found out secretly 40 years later that my own mother was a secret witch, and she's part of this, whatever the fucking witches do, the Mormons, Latter-day Saints, the Eastern Stars, whatever, your dark coven shit, tied to Clinton and the DNC. See, my mom was very democratic, so I think the DNC is tied to this dark coven, which is tied to, the Tim Waltzes of the world. See, it always hopskits. It all ties together because they're Masons. Masons have the rope and they tie together, right? That's how you get the little... They're all tied together. Yeah, I found out late in life, during my heavy gang stalking shit show years, that my mom was a part of this gang. And the lawyers and the cops, and the cops are very much into it because they get a slice of the pie. If the targeted individual dies, the life insurance policy is secretly pulled out, and these people get a cut. And it goes to people like Rihanna, it goes to Hollywood, it goes to the fucking politicians, it goes to these fucking foreigners, it goes to the secret bank accounts in, Saudi Arabia or wherever. Yeah, people get paid by harassing people who are from a higher dimension. Right? Isn't that right, Inky? Marduk. I think I know what Marduk looks like. He looks like a biker guy who's strung out and, like a man-child. Got long black hair. Skinny. I think that's what he looks like. I'm not 100% sure. Marduk. Fucking Marduk and his inky god. Yeah, the biker gang shit look, hood rat. So I think what happened to James Rink is they probably, and I was watching Bases about this, they mentioned that he was probably poisoned and he never recovered from it, and then what they do is they send a directed energy weapon to your heart and boom, you're gone. Same thing with Max Spears, he was going to talk about the pedophilia and the Epstein file shit, probably, these pedophiles who prey on children, and they zapped him down. And then today they gave me it was like one of them DaRpa fuck dreams. I call it the fuck dream. When they infiltrate your brain, your REM sleep, they project it upon you. That's what they do. They project images into your brain to give you a heart attack. It's like Dream Warriors, Freddy Krueger shit. And that's what the COVID shot is for. The COVID shot is nanotechnology or a walking antenna. If the fucking assholes of this planet, the Swiss Templars or your Chabab organization from Aldebaran, they don't like you, they fucking attack you. Your Orange Sun gang, Chabab. Okay, Chabab is Aldebaran. These are the aliens from that orange sun. That's why on Halloween, the symbolism of the pumpkin is the orange sun, which is Aldebaran. Get it? Orange and black represents Dracula, which is tied to the Chabab, cloning black-eyed children gang. Yeah, man, they're a gang. The Chabab organization. Blah. Bleh. So, yeah, I know a lot. And Earth is fucked up. So you're probably sitting there going, okay, so you told us about your day. So how do we survive it? If you're a regular human being, you're just like, how the fuck do I get through it? Well, the only thing that's going to keep you going is you. Just be faithful to you. Everything else is bullshit out there. These people design financial institutions and medical and the fucking policing. It's all to protect them. It's all about them. It's not about you. You just pay into the system, and here comes a Muslim fucking tapping into the fucking healthcare costs and then funneling it back over to fucking Somalia. It's about infiltration. So, I don't know. So I'm going to change the tune to this this guy. He had how do they know they got the right guy that placed those pipe bombs there? I mean, if the FBI sat on the fucking file for 4 years, how the fuck do they know that they got the right guy? I just don't, they don't answer that question.